call just came in for backup.
Killed those. You know what? You jerked Bianca around with some love at first sight trip. And then you run around our office dancing around naked, spewing out your stupid New Age Zen crap. And now 2 of my friends are dead and a 3rd one almost died. And that's a hell of a roundabout way of going after my husband.
Did you come to Pine Valley expressly to work with the Fusion girls?
Oh, I stayed because I thought I'd found a home.
Where no one knew you?
And you never even visited?
Fusion was perfect. Built by strong women, for strong women. The atmosphere was so, creative and supportive. I met Babe in Philadelphia.
Yeah, if I recall right, you hit on her a very straight male.
I love women.
So you are a guy?
No, like Bianca. I'm a woman who's attracted to women.
Now you're a lesbian?
Oh, wow.
This is too many lies on top of lies.
You know, you should have quit while you were ahead.
Okay, let's just skip to your arrival.
It was such a dynamic atmosphere. I really felt so alive. And I fell completely in love with the idea of coming out. I thought it was the perfect place to reveal the true me.
So after a life of hiding, you meet a few nice women and then problem solved, right?
Oh, it was more than that. I still found it terrifying. There was so much I couldn't predict.
Hey, to break up your little story there, why did you pick Fusion again?
They asked me for my music.
It just happened to be a Cambius business.
Oh, I didn't.
And you just happened to have a picture of Amelia Cambius.
I didn't know who
My
she
mother
was. They were all just exquisite women. That's all. If I could have looked into the mirror and seen that lady looking back at me, or any of them, the girls or the women, I clipped those pictures because I needed them. I was trying to figure out what kind of woman I was. Does that sound pathetic? Maybe it was.
Kind of woman I was. I feel sorry for him. Her. I feel sorry for you.
Freddie Luper couldn't let anyone in on her secret. Anyone that would tell. I had no role models. All of those women looking back at me. I just wanted to look into one pair of eyes and see me.
Frederick Looper, a.k.a. Zoe, a.k.a. Zarf. You are under arrest.
So he can get away with murder. What a great defense. What, just try to confuse the jury. Was it Zarf? Did Zarf do it, or was it Zoe? And then he's going to go for the classic insanity plea, which I hope does not work. Now, I don't give a damn. I don't care how rich or powerful he is. No one gets away with torturing you about your mother's death. But Zarf's in custody. He can't hurt anyone else.
You have nothing to hold him on. He'll be out by morning.
The syringe.
Syringe what? It's estrogen, not VTAC.
Well, Derek will find some old charge that can keep Zarf behind bars until they do find evidence. There's no way he'll let him get another crack at Danny. And I can't wait to get Spike back home and just get rid of these bodyguards. It's creepy having some stranger shadow me all the time.
You've made me think about everybody that...
Zarf loves newspapers and little bits of magazines and stuff. And, I mean, that picture of your mother and this, it's all part of that, right? Why aren't you with me on this? Zarf acted guilty as hell.
Guilty of murder? I don't think so. So desperation and fear, that's what I saw.
You bought his act?
It must have looked like that when I set my car on fire trying to get away from Cambius.
No, don't even compare yourself to this nutcase.
Faked my own death. How well adjusted is that? He has a life that's killing him.
You feel sorry for him?
No. I understand some of what he's going through.
Okay, so if this whole freaky transgender thing is on the level, fine. But he could still be a murderer.
I don't think he's guilty. Spike can't come home yet.
It's not fair.
And the guards have to stay 24/7.
But Zarf has that picture of your mother.
Doesn't know anything about her.
Or so he says.
And she's tied to the killings in some way. So I called you earlier. I remembered something about that night. The night she fell, and I was so frightened. I kept saying I didn't do it. I didn't do it. I kept repeating it. I didn't do it.
Of course you didn't do it. That just proves that this whole thing was an
I didn't do
accident.
what? I know who I was talking to. I don't know what it was about.
Can you just drop it now?
No. Not until it's over.